Yo, peak game. Time for me to give my picks and thoughts on who I think is going to continue on to the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals. So these are my picks for the conference semifinals. I'm going to start with the West because the East hasn't been solidified because the Cavs and Magic's going to Game 7. So I'm going to start with the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. This is going to be a very exciting series. You got in my opinion, the new guard. You got the guys that's here. The Nuggets right now can potentially turn into a dynasty. We will see what happens. And that boy Anthony Edwards, man, I picked the Timberwolves to win that series against the Suns because I didn't trust. The Suns don't play defense. They don't have much size. And man, Anthony Edwards are making KD look old. That's a bad boy, man. So this is going to be a very exciting series. I do believe this is going to be a long series. Having said that, you got Joker. Who's probably going to win the MVP. Murray's hit two game-winning shots in the same series. That's insane. I don't know if that's ever happened. I know there's been one or there's been guys, they've hit one in a series, but multiple in the same series, that, man. And Michael Porter Jr., I do think for the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr. is going to be the X factor for them. Aaron Gordon's probably going to be guarding Anthony Edwards most of the time. Excuse me. And Gobert, it's like, that's a mismatch. They might probably gonna have Cat guard Joker, but we'll see. And the Timberwolves, they play great defense. They're number one in the league in defense, man. They can get out on a fast break. And this is gonna be a nice chess match. You got a team that can play fast, but they rather do half court sets, or they're better in the half court than the other team. The Nuggets are better in the half court compared to the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are more so better in the fast break. But I think this is gonna go 7, maybe 6. I'll be shocked if it went 5. I'll be completely shocked. I would think there's a conspiracy going on if that happens. I don't know. I don't know, but then again, anything can happen. Having said that, I'm gonna go with the Nuggets in 7 games. I think it's gonna be a very entertaining and interesting series. You got the young boys that's coming for the throne, and you got the guys that's on the throne. Because right now, Joker's the best player in the world right now. In the NBA, excuse me. Next, the Mavs and the Thunder. Whew, man, Kyrie, that's a bad man. That PJ Tucker played good defense on that contest, and Kyrie still made it. Oh my lord! And this is gonna be an interesting series. Luka has some playoff experience. Obviously, we know Kyrie's a champion, a former champion. But man, this Thunder team plays very, very well together. Man, it's gonna be hard, man. It's a hard choice. It definitely is. But man, does Luka did Luka and Kyrie get to the final? They're a very dangerous team. Luka has definitely played better defense in these playoffs, and even Kyrie. So I can't really talk anything about their defense. Hey man, I get on them. I've got on Luka about his defense, or I've been critical of his defense on the NBA level. But hey, if you give an effort in the future, hey, I gotta give you credit. If I can criticize, I can give credit. But man, whoo, man, I'm gonna go with the Thunder in 6. I like how much, and because even though Luka and Kyrie has gotten better on being better on the ball defenders and how good they are offensively, the Thunder play really good defense. They can switch. They're very long. All those guys can guard multiple positions. I do think the Mavs have the two better play, but well, has arguably the better player in Luka over SGA. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting series, but I'm like I said, I gotta go with the Thunder in 6. I just think because of the versatility of the Thunder, they play together. Everybody has a role. They understand their roles. If Shea's having an off night, he can turn it up on defense and move the ball and be a more traditional point guard. I mean, would I be surprised if the Mavs win? Probably no, because the Thunder are young, but they do play a nice game of basketball. That ball moves very well, and that's very hard to defend. Great ball movement is damn near impossible to guard. And for that Eastern Conference semifinals game, the Pacers and Knicks, man, a rivalry renewed. Man, let me tell you something about the Pacers, because I was a young boy in the 90s. Everybody that I knew that was a New York fan, New York Knicks fan, every last one of them that's around my age, they don't hate the Pacers. They hate Reggie Miller. And someone said they should put Reggie Miller in the building. I'm going to say this, but that's fine. But I'm going to say this, man. Ooh, Jalen Brunson's a bad boy. The Knicks are a very tough team. The Pacers are a very fast team. And Siakam can score from, he can hit a three here and there. He can shoot the mid range. He can get in the post. He's a solid free throw shooter. Halliburton, he is a great distributor of the basketball. Miles Turner has definitely ever since I know he's been banged up a lot in his career, but man, just seeing him play with his full potential, getting on the block, being able to shoot from distance, and the Knicks, man, Jalen Brunson, I would say, in my opinion, is the best story in basketball. Because the quote that Charles Barkley said about him, that he thinks that the Knicks didn't think that Jalen Brunson be this good. This is going to be a very exciting series. It's going to be very intense, man. Madison Square is going to be rocking. I think, is it the Fieldhouse? I think the Fieldhouse is going to be rocking. But you know what? I gotta go upset alert. I am going with the Pacers in 7 games. And the only reason for that is this. Even though Knicks did play a really good first round, they do kind of find a way to get in their own way, especially how they won against Philly, and they didn't foul Maxey to put him on the free throw line and end up going 6. But that's the only thing with the Knicks. I feel like they're missing one more piece, and I think they will be legitimate contenders. But I do think the speed of the offense is going to put a lot of pressure on the Knicks defense, and you can't, Jalen Brunson and DiVincenzo can't just keep carrying the scoring load so much. I mean, and it's not like these games had huge scoring margins. I think the Knicks won by a big margin, but I can't remember the score. Forgive me. But and Thibodeau did have one coaching mistake, and then he corrected us. So he did redeem himself by winning that series in Philly. But I'm going upset alert. I'm going with the Pacers in 7 games. So that's my picks. I got the Nuggets in 7, got the Thunder in 6, and I got the Pacers in 7. I will have a separate video on whomever wins the Magic Cavs series. that'll be its own separate video. Be easy, everybody. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the games. May the fourth be with you. And if to all my nerds out there, and if you are a comic book reader, hopefully you enjoyed Free Comic Book Day. Be easy. Deuces.